Yo, 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 good morning, good morning. I am getting set up. We're gonna start off Foons today. Looks like we just got Foons and Balloon Skies to go through, and we've made good progress on these, so I'm hoping that I can just finish both plans during the streams, and I can just chill out during the weekend. So, let's see what we got. So starting off, we got Foons. Foons is playing so good. Yeah, we're at 10 mils so far. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. Jamon, there's a max SP at Balloon Skies. If you didn't catch that. So we got that for you. We got Foons. Feels just like the good old days. I don't know if Foons has ever had 10 fails, but here we are. Here we are. Okay, so this base, I saw this was pretty annoying. The plan is we're just going to enter from the right side and try to get a bunch of buildings. This bottom side has really poor air coverage, so I'll bring an Inferno Truck and maybe snipe the Spear Thrower and some cannons afterwards. But I'm going to go double rage. I want to see how far I can push. Maybe start with an early rage on this Rocket Artillery and covers the blast boat here. I don't know, one-shotting the Rocket Artillery seems really good, but we'll see how this plays out. We're never getting this dragon that's all the way back here. This eye dragon is mainly for defenses. And yeah, we don't need too many barbs either, because all defensive troops are just so far away. We're gonna enter from the right-ish side to try to get into that blast boat early on. Other than that, just hope and pray. Seems like a good strategy. A lot of rams. 10 fails in the first 6 raids. I know there was 6 fails on raid 1. That was an actual sweat clan though. That was like an actual super sweat tournament clan from the Chinese. But yeah, that was not great. I think Star was also playing no Graveyard Wizard Valley, so yeah, there was also a little bit of inting going on there. But we don't need to talk about that. That was a terrible rage, by the way. I literally only raged the Rocket Artillery. At least this next rage was pretty good. Alright, dragon here, like I said. One more shot over there. Okay, so our first raid, which was god-awful, it only chained the Rocket Artillery, but it was good enough. It was good enough. And now let's see what this eye dragon can get us. He gets the Spear Thrower, he's at full HP. He gets a cannon. That was just the Baizhen bases? I didn't even know. Oh no, was it the Baizhen bases? Well, listen, I didn't play that clan, alright? This one wasn't on me. It's usually on me, this one wasn't on me. See if we can get the card actually. Card kill would be nice. Stun. Hold him in place. Okay, we get the card kill. We don't get another cannon or the giant cannon, but we get the card, which is even better. So we'll take that. Eye Dragon's still full HP. He's about to die to the air defense. Oh, yep. Takes a stupid path as usual. We just have to figure out if this is going to be enough. So we did hollow out the base, but you actually do need this much to even have a chance. What would you say your consistency is for two-shopping peaks? I mean, my hit rate is like 60 to 65%. But it always depends like what you're given on the week, because there are some that are just really hard or just straight up impossible. What do we do from here? I think the Teslas are supposed to be doing any pop. If not, I think they're around here. Like, they're probably in the left and right corners of the rocket artillery. I think that's what this is like kind of an internet base. I believe you're supposed to start from the far right side. And, yeah, I think the pathing's better from the far right. Then we go to iDragon's Frost Rage. Giant is still alive, which is super annoying, but it is what it is. One thing to note is that if you kill all the air defenses, you can send one balloon on this air defense, and it sweeps the rest of the map. So you don't even have to get to the cannons at the end. See if we can do that, actually. Or maybe it's not worth going for that. Change my mind. If we don't have a hog for the peak, it's gonna get scary. Only 6 barbs. Golem doesn't work here, I don't think. Does Golem work here? It's so sus to use Golem. I'm not using Golem here. There's no way. We don't get a hog. 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 Including tournaments for peaks? Yeah, that in tournaments it's definitely more debatable. In Raid Weekend, I am the highest hit rate attacker. But in tournaments, I'm not like especially good at those kinds of peaks. Oh, by the way, Blackwing, you know what happened to Anshu? I know he's like, I know India always has exams going on. Is he like during his exam season? Because I know he's on a break. There was a log there. Barb then tanks. I need to keep myself healthy because I can't actually hog stun. I can't hog stun the peak. Oh no. Are you serious? What? No! Oh my god, that's some crap. No. Air bombs and then another air bomb. Oh my god, I hate this. No, are you serious? Oh my god, you're kidding me. So if you didn't know, if there's just one air defense shooting your iDragon, your iDragon kills the enemy Super Dragon with 1 HP left. But if there's an air bomb that hits or anything that hits your iDragon, you lose. Oh my god. Ain't no shot. Yeah, no, this is how Foons' week has been going. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Why? Why? Alright. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yep. That is how the cookie crumbles sometimes. That is how the cookie crumbles. Yeah, that's not what you want to see. That is not what you want to see at all. It's not even a 750. Best hit rate in the world. Yeah, no, that's why Peak is so brutal. That is why. One tiny bomb like that can screw you over. That wasn't even a 750. Maybe there were some angles with miners, but yeah. That is life. That is life. Alright, let's see what the next clan is. I mean, our matchmaking was god-awful as well. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean... Right. This was our matchmaking. Terrible peak too. Alright, let's go to Balloon Skies. Let's see what we got over there. At least things are going well at Balloon Skies' end though. So we're gonna go to the #1 clan, do some #1 gameplay. See if it's gotten cleaned up too. Show some star fails. Nah, it's just him inting. It's not that interesting. He was just on his inting. He was on an inting spree. By the way, are there any members from Balloon Skies around to help clean up during stream and stuff today? Are the boys around? Didn't even see those giants. Gonna be honest here. I can't lie. Star was doing some interesting things. He was doing some attacks of all time. You're out, sadly. You'll be back around in around 2 hours. Bro, you're only saying that because the streams are 2 hours. This rat. This lazy rat. SMH my head. Bar top side? BL would have worked if you remember to jump. I haven't even looked at any of them. I just remembered the Wizard Valley. You didn't bring Graveyard to that one. You went Double Frost. I was like, oh. So that's what happened. Yeah, I saw the mass barbs. To be fair, some of them did work. Some of them did work. Some of the stuff he was doing did work. Star thought raid bales came and looked empty. Maybe that's what he was going for. Totally, for sure. Cross, is that some sort of copy pasta? Jesus. It was all for content and the matchmaking. Yeah, I mean, the matchmaking part didn't work. The content part worked. I don't know about the matchmaking part. I don't think he inted properly like I do, obviously. Okay, so this base is kind of chill. We're gonna do Sparky Walk. I really want to kill this blast bow if I can, but I don't know if I can. Bring archers, minions down south. This. He did secure the content, I will say that. That he absolutely did. Alright, we'll try something like this. We'll see how this goes. This looks like an easier base than it actually is, because a lot of these buildings around the peak are actually not chainable, so it is a bit annoying. It's also not easy to get to the dragon on the left. Okay. I think the minions can kill the cannon if I just kill the rapid rocket. Start off. Let's hold it. Then we'll use a bard to tank a little bit. Giant to tank. The Inferno. Here, I brought this archer because of the possibility of archering the Crusher. Okay. And we're not going to get the blast bell, looks like, because Sparky's going to go in. But we get pretty much everything, and we save the giant for the kill. And we can also get some more trash buildings out here. See what we can do with our remaining troops. I don't know if we have enough time to get the cart, but I probably would want to bring a pack of minions anyways for the second hit. Please just kill the enemy dragon though. Okay, we survived there. And there should also be a zap trap by the cart. Maybe we should just pull that. I don't know if there's any point to pulling that though, because we're just gonna minions there anyways. Yeah, there's no real point. Let's see if there's any traps in here. Okay, there's a Tesla there. There's probably also a Tesla on the other side then. And it doesn't matter that we're not killing the cart. We would put a minions for the cannon there anyways, and we might get another cannon over there because all these air defenses are shorter range. So minions are really good on the outside. The only question is, how do we want to finish this? I think the answer is Golem. Start a Golem over here, and then Wizards chain off this Inferno, Frost here, minions going around. I think this is a very solid Golem finish angle. So also you don't get like blown up by bombs. It looks like the Teslas are also not a threat to my Wizards. So I'll do this, I'll do this. And surely there's not air bombs here as well, okay? There is no way they would do that as well. These people are respectable and they will not put air bombs to get my minions. Haste here, Frost here, Golem. Oh my god. I thought Golem was not going to go that direction. That's not good. Alright, we're gonna use this hog to go around to clear the buildings that the golem is gonna skip, which was always part of the plan. I meant to send the golem towards the wizard tower, okay? But the hog riders get a lot of value, so this kind of works too. Alright, it should be good. Also should have been faster on the minions. Quite a few blunders here, actually. Quite a few blunders. Got plenty of time. Yeah, the minions do still get a lot. Okay. Does anyone know what the best way to take out a group of defenses on the right corner of the default is? Yeah. If you're talking about like these defenses, if they're like the default ruin, you'd use a barb to pull the traps and then giant Sparky, and you just start your Sparky there if possible. Yeah, the other option that Mark says is the archer method, where you use a barb to pull the traps, 2 archers to kill the rapid rockets, and then a balloon to kill the spear thrower. You use the archer method when there's also more default ruins that the balloon can get after killing that right section. Because sometimes there's like a bunch of ground defenses afterwards. And so the balloon gets free real estate. So last night while gooning, okay, bro. Yeah, no, I did not feel such a connection. I heard that can happen. I heard that certain activities can make people feel more active in the universe, but you know, I did not experience such a connection with you. I'm faithful to my lovers. All right, Crops. That's all I'll say. Yeah, Balloon Skies has a disgusting log right now. But looks like even Balloon Skies is getting some bad claims now, right? Oh, wait. Who's the biggest troller in the Clan Capital community? What do you mean by troller? What do you mean by troller? So normally I would not do maxed Builders Workshops anymore because I've been sucking at these, but Barrel, don't let me down again, alright? Don't let me down again. The barrel method always prevails. I don't see kick around, so we're just gonna go in. I don't know who the biggest troll is, and what you mean by troll. Okay, as long as grind goes in the right direction, decent to start. I used to be so good at this method, but then the Sparky method came out and then I just like stopped using this. We need to pull this back, alright? I've been failing too many Max Builders Workshop lately. Good there. This right here. Archer's looking good. Top side is fine. Infinity 100%. I don't. Is Infinity still around? I feel like he's been on break. This is easy job for Sparky. Every time someone says they're gonna go Sparky, it never works at Balloon Skies. Every single time. So we're still gonna use Barrel. I mean, look at this. Who doesn't want to be the one using this strategy? Get like 300 Larrys at the end. All smoke in the last defenses. Alright. So have you seen the new trap update on how Miller's now jump trap do damage to Drupa and heroes? How dumb you think I am? How dumb do you think I am? Let's try this one too. 0 bonus gold, and I got bonus gold for the archers and I think the barb as well, so that is fake news. That is fake news, and I will not tolerate that here. Alright, let's go with this. Is that a... I've always wondered, is this a rocket artillery? Are they planning to eventually put a rocket artillery on goblin mines? Or is that... kind of looks like a blast bow. If that's a blast... oh no, that is probably a blast bow. And then we're gonna go with Rage here. Ram Sparky. Alright, 80% Wizard, that is good enough, I think. If he doesn't do anything too stupid. Giant speed, a good wall. It's all on the wizard on the 12 o'clock section for Goblin Mines. As long as he does well, life is good. He's doing really bad. He did horrible. Oh my god. His timing of his shots always were before the next barrel came down. Might need an extra barb up there. We'll just use the barb. Yeah, we needed that barb. Darn it, wizard! As long as these barbs go good, we should be looking fine now. Spear thrower locks on my Sparky for a little bit. Yeah, we're good. The wizard's always the issue. Yeah, I think that's the main way you can get screwed over on Goblin Mines, because sometimes the wizard just insta-dies. It's rare, but it can absolutely happen, and you just have no chance, because then you'll need like 2 extra barbs or 3 extra barbs up there. Blastbow is 4x4 and that's 3x3? I don't know, isn't that 4 tiles? No, that's 3 tiles. What is that? That is a rock artillery then, right? It's got the it's got that like hook thing on the right side that makes me think it kind of looks like a bow. But I don't know. Boons is clear to guy. I have a lot of barbs. Is that gonna be a problem? Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. The barbs take care of business. I don't know how I had 5 barbs there. 2 got zapped, for sure. Alright, Golden Quarry is default. Bloom Lagoon, all 3 of these are screwed. Rest of these are screwed. And then Dragon Cliffs is max. Yo, Kick, are you around? If you want that Dragon Cliffs. Alright, let's go to Foon's... This one. Don't lie here. This is a safe space. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, this stream... Listen. I let people speak their minds on this stream, alright? There is very limited censorship compared to other streams. If you can't make it in this stream, you can't make it anywhere. This is like the last... This is like the last refugee for many people on the internet. If you behave like this in other streams, you're gonna get destroyed by the admins. Alright. I don't know. I want to go with like multiple eye dragons. Should be fine. Just one should be good. Hey, yo, Rezi. Alright, we're gonna just see what happens if we go Golem. This is a pretty rough base again. But sometimes Golem just does really well against stuff like this, so we'll try him. There's a log. This is why minions are really good. People usually don't put air traps at the very start. But there is an air bomb, we're not gonna get that mortar. But we are gonna get the bomb tower, so that's why I brought the minions. Hopefully the Golem goes for the multi-cannon next. I think it's a little closer. He is a bit of a slow Golem. Alright. And the Wizard Tower, that's fine. I think I have to freeze the Inferno Towers. If I don't, I think I'm screwed, but I really hate that I have to leave that first blast boat not frozen. Alright, you gotta do what you gotta do. This also covers the air defenses. For when we're killing the dragons. But going into an Unfrost Inferno Tower when there's giants blocking the way, that is not playable, so... Yeah, we gotta suck it up and freeze that. Okay, we can Bard tank a little bit. I mean, the reason why I'm doing this is because there really is no other place for my Bard, so might as well use it to check for traps and stuff. Try to sneak out this cannon. Oh no, that Golem is so cooked, bro. Oh god. Oh no. Bro, I had a slow Golem. If that was a fast Golem, I think it gets so much farther there, actually. That sucks. That Golem took forever to retarget to the next buildings. Alright. Let's see if there's any traps. Let's get the mortar. Well... maybe. If we get a fast Golem in the second attack. If we cope hard enough, we still have a chance. But the Golem got really destroyed by the Giants. That's why this base was always super annoying. But you couldn't really use Sparky when the defenses are spaced like this, right? Can you use Sparky in the second hit? Probably not. Unless... Yeah, no. You got a good golem, you gotta freeze this and then freeze this, and then hope your hogs can do enough on the flanks. Do this. We're not gonna have any eye dragons for the peak, which is annoying, but we don't get to have an eye dragon on the peak. What's that faster slow golem? Is RNG? Yeah, so it's RNG, so I don't know if I can demonstrate here, but when golem kills this wizard tower, it has to redirect to the next building. How fast it takes to redirect, like it'll pause after killing this wizard tower. That's a medium golem, so it like stops for a split second to basically calculate what the next closest building is. Sometimes it's instant, sometimes it's really slow, like I had on my last attack. It's pretty important when you're running like a golem, and that's like all of your damage, right? In Home Village it matters less, but in Clan Capital you have troops like Sparky and Golem, which are your entire army, pretty much. That cannon surviving is like a death sentence, by the way. Oh no. Yeah. We got wrecked. Yeah, Foons is just having the worst matchmaking ever. It happens. It happens. My Hero Academia season is coming out today. Oh, really? No? Is the manga done then? If the final season's coming out? I'm gonna be honest, I've not followed My Hero seasons since I first watched it. I think it was season 1. I don't know if I watched season 2, I might have. I watched a season that had a tournament arc. I think that was season 2. But yeah, whenever I see tournament arcs in Shonen, I tune out. Those things are so boring to me, I don't know. And then I haven't followed My Hero Academia since. Like they had there's that tournament arc where the girl battled the red hair, white hair guy. I remember a little bit of that. And then I just tuned out afterwards. Season 2 is tournament arcs, right? Okay, I kind of goofed. Okay, I goofed. Okay, I was not paying attention. I just lost like 400 bonus gold. Lol. Alright. Yeah, but that wasn't playable. Last one wasn't playable either. But season 2 was peak, but it only increased my respect for Dragon Ball. Right. I mean, yeah, this is just Foon's matchmaking. It's so bad. It is so freaking bad. Alright, have fun, Star. I'm gonna go back to Balloon Skies. Are we gonna even finish raid 17 at this rate? I don't think we are. Yeah, we don't finish raid 17 probably. That's a rough one. It is a rough one. Go back to Balloon Skies where the matchmaking is at least okay. Oh, it's not just okay, it's like disgusting at Balloon Skies. Also, this new theme song, when you log into the game, it's like, I don't know, it jump scares me. Rip. Yeah, it's not doable at all. We're just gonna minor this, screw it. Screw it. Battles is out. In your country, you've been waiting for 5 hours? I thought anime, it doesn't like release at different times for different countries, or does it? I always assumed that Crunchyroll, for as terrible as a lot of its systems were, at least gives you the earliest access. Unless I'm tripping. Unless Crunchyroll can't even do that. Okay, we lost like a lot of miners. "25 attacks, what happened over there?" Well, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even watch what happened, but Death Star was on his inting arc. We'll put it that way. He inted like he's never inted before. In Spain, One Piece comes out 4 hours later than Japan. In other countries, it's 2 hours. Oh, I see. Huh, well, I actually didn't know that. Sen, for $1 million, would you to save battles or to save you? I mean, there's only one legal answer there. Isn't battles underage? But I don't know if I would save either of you. Like, are you saying I could pay I could lose $1 million, then I could take out both battles and crops at the same time? That seems like a good deal to me. Dragon Ball's Tournament Saga is actually the GOAT though? Right. I know Dragon Ball was like the inception of the anime tournament arcs. But even then, I wasn't the biggest fan. Tournament of Power, I think that's what it was called, right? Bro, I feel like Crops, you're asking questions that might put you on the FBI watch list. Be careful, brother. Freedom of speech is only a construct. Yeah, Star was doing. I saw some interesting stuff he was using. I'll be honest here. I don't think he was playing at his most optimal. Aren't I an FBI agent? Bro, you're not supposed to say that out loud. I'm undercover here. Yo, the U.S. government had a shutdown. And I work in the U.S. government this week, so it's been a wild week. All right, let's dig through the rest of these. The craziest part is this current administration is using government communications to blame Senate Democrats and radical leftists for the shutdown. Which is like so illegal, but they're also doing so much other illegal stuff that it kind of just goes under the radar. Did I study the Diddy case? You know, I wasn't the one in charge of the Diddy case, but I would have brought Diddy to justice. If only I was on the case, he wouldn't have gone away with it. Not gonna lie, the people prosecuting Diddy's case, they threw the ball. They just sucked. It was a generational throw. For me, story-wise, Dragon Ball GT was the best because DBZ is actually peak. You know, I don't know like any of the what are those even called? It's like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. They always put something at the end of Dragon Ball to like categorize 100 episodes or so. Would you leave a 15-year-old boy with Diddy or Epstein? I mean, Diddy's an innocent man according to our courts. So, you know, it is what it is. But isn't Epstein innocent too? Or no, he's the only guilty one. There's no other co-conspirators for Epstein. That's the story, right? Alright, this base is a pain. A straight up pain. I think you have to start left side and try to kill the dragon at least. Start left side, try to kill the dragon, and then go with Golem second hit, frost both of these. I don't know. Has to probably be Sparky second hit too. How do you deal with this freaking rocket artillery over here though? I don't know. Alright. This is actually a hard base. What the hell is this guy doing? Alright, this guy's going in timeout. Alright, no, this guy's just getting if he comes back doing more of this potato crap, he's just getting banned. What is that? Is that a TikTok trend? I've never seen that before. Why are there so many idiots saying this? I don't know. I'm not up to date with TikTok trends, I'll be honest. Let's go. I think I have to freeze. Probably like this. Okay, I don't know how I missed the blast bow. But we have to freeze that rock artillery for the second attack. That's for sure. That was not even the hardest frost. What are you doing, Sen? TikTok ban in India? I know India has its own form of TikTok. Is that where that's from? Like some stupid meme from there? Okay, yeah, this is so cooked. I don't know. Yeah, no, there was no chance in this space. Was there a way to kill the dragon beforehand? No, there's a spear thrower left side. I don't know. Rough peaks for today. Rough peaks. GitHub low-key goated? I don't know. Yeah, no, TikTok is banned in India, but it has its own form of TikTok, doesn't it? No one uses them? I was just told that, like, they have their own form of brain rotting going on, which is pretty funny. You get rid of one form of brain rotting and you just get another. Alright, screw it. We're just gonna go Graveyard Hogs. They just traded one form of trash for another form of trash. Okay. Yeah, we're cooked here, though. We are absolutely cooked here. Go next. What happened to stream? I don't see anything wrong with it. Unless I'm tripping. Oh. Yeah, usually it's me. Sometimes on the blue moon it is other people though. It is usually me, I will admit. So I have heard that the better this the easy play is, the smaller your it's actually the opposite. So your goal, if you want to increase your size, is go for better CC play. At least that's what I've been told. I'm not saying either way, but I am making an implication. Okay, we can split minions here. Then roll with Frost and just finish it with air. This one, what I consider impossible, it's close to impossible. It's just so hard to deal with all the big buildings that you can't chain. Sen's lover told me this. Anime makes you smaller. Nah, bro, anime's for the goats. Although I haven't watched anime in a while. Next clan, we'll see what we got. We've already gotten 2 max clans on stream, that's so annoying. Alright, here we go. Here we go. It's okay. It's okay, PDX. We still love you. Just a little bit less. just a little bit less. This might be doable. Might be. I have an idea. An Eye Dragon can kill like every single one of these carts, which is the funny part. Or we can just ignore the carts. Can we just ignore the carts and pretend they don't exist? Kill this building, go all the way around. Eye Dragon kill this first cart. And then just work our way left. Break in around here after Sparky takes Infernos. And enter with double graveyard. Wizard towers are a little bit ways away, so we can't actually use graveyards at the start. It's pretty annoying, but I think this might be doable with perfect play. Literally all my friends are obsessed with One Piece. What is that? Oh, One Piece. Okay. I don't watch One Piece. I'll be quite honest with you. I watched like the first 10 episode once to try to get into it, but that was maybe 2 years ago, and I saw there was 1,000 more episodes. I kind of just gave up. Not gonna lie. I kind of just gave up. One Piece just has so many episodes that it's like daunting to get into. I don't know. It's terrifying. Let's go with this. One Piece is the worst anime out there. Now that is rage bait. I haven't watched it, but I would not make a claim such as that. Please kill him. Oh, we got him. We got him, boys. Cannon will lock onto my Sparky, is what it is. Alright, kill this. Bro, how do you not go for the Wizard Tower? That's insane. At least need to chip down the Wizard Tower. Alright, let's get these graveyards going. I actually don't have a way to kill the cart post. Oh no. Alright, let's just try to use the graveyards to kill the carts. One barb should be enough. Okay. We gotta use our last ramp for this. Or we time fail. Bro! No! I'm gonna time fail! Wait. Please, please, please. Wait, I think we got it. We got it! Yes! Oh my god, that was so good. That was clean. We got him, boys. We got him. Alright, this is default. Oh, this is default. Wait, is this default too? Oh, everything's default. Bro, Balloon Skies classic. It's a Balloon Skies classic. Check Discord's DM now. I can check after stream if I remember, which I probably won't. Got some more default to get through here. So yeah, one giant here. Let's go. I will censor that one. Took a lot of damage while we were busy censoring the man, so worthwhile investment. Right here. Giant reach. You're talking about golf? Right. For sure. Crops is an avid golf enjoyer. An avid golf enjoyer. Okay. Looks like this is smoke. We should be good. One Piece gets better after I didn't even see that. One Piece gets better after 1,000 episodes. Yeah, I mean that's what people always say. They always say it gets good at around like 300 episodes, but 300 episodes, how much is that? That's like 100 hours, right? Because each episode is 20 minutes. So I have to watch One Piece for literally 4 days without sleep before I get to the point where people say it's good. I can't do that. I can't do that, man. And Super Valk would be pretty nice for Goblin Mine specifically, but I don't know how good it would be for any of the other districts. People already space their defenses for Sparky, especially in tournament play. That I could see it just not being that great. Were the rest of these one-shots? What was this? 10.6? Right. This default? And this default. I guess we can take this one. And I'll take Goldenberry, actually. It gets good since episode 20 or 40. I got through like the first 10, so I need to jog my memory because it's been a while. But the first few episodes were like Luffy, and then there was the orange hair girl. I think her name's Nami. Alright, let's figure out the army. This. And then there's like the green haired dude. Alright, I guess we take this one. The Zora guy, I think his name is. I just remember I stopped watching at like, there's like this fish man who like took over a town. That was like the last time I paid attention. And I started to zone off. Which troop can replace miners for miner spammers? There's absolutely no troop that will ever replace miners. Because miners are so stupidly easy and so stupidly effective that they can never release a troop that can actually be as good and not completely break the game. I mean, it doesn't get easier than miners though, right? You can drop everything in the first 5 seconds and force quit. Breaking Bad is better than y'all trash anime fans? You know, I also tried getting into Breaking Bad, but then I stopped after like the first episode. Although Breaking Bad is kind of like the GOAT of serialized TV shows. Might get into eventually. So if the world ends in an hour, what's the first thing you're gonna do? I don't know. Like, what would other people do? People ask that question, but it's like, what can you even get done in that amount of time if, like, you don't have time to prepare beforehand, right? Like, if suddenly the world's gonna end in an hour, I'd just be sitting at home and I wouldn't be prepared for anything. You'll spam miners in your last hour? My man, my man. He knows how it's done. Okay, is Balloon Sky's about to get a third 11 raid? Jesus fucking Christ. This clan is disgusting. Alright, we do have to secure it though. So we're gonna start right side. Someone asked how to deal with this ruin. Yeah, you probably just start right side on this base. With your Sparky, and I'll show you how. Split archers, minions, this, all the way left. A few rams should be good. And let's go. I'll do like the meme, which is a guy looking up. I mean, it depends how the world is ending too, right? If it's ending in like a chaotic way where there's earthquakes everywhere and natural disasters, like you can't even do anything. But if it's ending like, I don't know, sudden poof, that's also not very interesting either. Like if it's a meteor shower, I would watch the meteor shower, be like, oh, well, looks like we're fucked. I guess this is what the dinosaurs saw. So this is how it felt like to be a dinosaur in 1 million BCE. Alright, we can start now. Both the giants are getting cooked. We have a poem chapter in English that was like a debate that world will end by ice or fire. I believe the world will end in ice, is the scientific answer. Like, it's most likely that the sun will burn out, and we're just all gonna freeze to death. We don't talk about that. Oh wait, that rage was actually good, I think. Or at least it... Oh yeah, no, it is good. Because I can chain off the air bombs now. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Leaving the air bombs alive for the perfect chain. Oh crap, I'm running out of time. You're a clown, Sen. Sen, you're a clown. I think we're good. Uh-oh. Did not mean to open up that wall, but we should be good. We're looking good. Unlike in the last peak, we've gotten a lot more defenses. So even though we can't bomb any big defenses, this one's a lot better. I'm shocked Sen is Asian, but his English accent sounds like Europe person. I don't have an English accent. I don't think so. I don't talk like the British. Yo, that was so shit. That was so shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to anyone from Britain. I can't do an accent to save my life. Okay, so this one, we just golem here. Topside, freeze this, then we're good. I'll never do that again, I promise. Don't leave me, guys. That won't happen again. What other languages do you know? I don't know any languages. Like I can listen to most Chinese, but it's at a very elementary level. I think an elementary schooler in China would do circles around me. And what I know. And I took French in high school, but anyone who's from the United States knows that our language learning systems are terrible. So the answer is I know 0 French. Why is Supercell forgotten Clan Capital? Because it makes no money. That is the short and sweet answer of it. Yeah, so my parents speak Chinese, and my grandparents speak Chinese, so I have to know a little bit, especially for my grandparents, because they don't speak English at all. Because if I'm talking to them, I at least need to know a little bit. But the little I know is not really good enough to have conversations, deep conversations, I'll put it that way. Like, I know kitchen Chinese, which is basically, you know, like what different foods are, different things in the household are. Okay. Do I listen to any music? I listen to anime music in the background, if anything. Sometimes on my car ride to work. But not like a big music person either. So guys, Mr. Beast like 7 years ago once said they recorded a video which was supposed to release in 10 years and it just came out today. He lied then. How can Mr. Beast lie to us? If Mr. Beast isn't truthful, I can't believe in anything anymore. Level 4 has been annoying there. You have to treat this as a non-default. The pathing isn't good otherwise. How do we deal with this space, actually, though? I think we're supposed to go double balloons, barrel, top side, then this. Then a standard kill. They moved the district hall, which is very good for me, actually. Let's go. I think this should work. Let's try to use our haste closer to haste our balloons, at least one of them. Should drop the Sparky first. That was a little bit of a misplay. Alright. Kill the cannon. We're gonna drop our first graveyards for the multi-cannon section. Second graveyard here. And then we're going to do one balloon here. Oh, do we only need one balloon, actually? No. This is why we had the second. Alright, here. Looking great, looking great. We just have to not mess up the Infernos, which is pretty easy to mess up, I admit. We have plenty of time. Balloon tanks. And then Sparky hopefully goes for, no, don't go for that. I have to wait for Sparky to shoot once. Thought Ram would go for that wall, but it goes around. Alright, this works still as well though. Okay, we're good. RPM. He's not into music, he doesn't listen to Bonnie Tyler. Battles is the biggest Bonnie Tyler advertiser on this platform. How did you first discover Bonnie Tyler? Isn't she an American musician? Is she big in India? Alright, we're looking good here. Yeah. This is, we're looking good today, boys. We're eating good today. Let's guys for. Okay, my boy, I just read the most cursed message ever, and good thing YouTube has some moderation so that the rest of chat doesn't have to read that too. I gotta invite myself into the clan, alright? That was an abomination of a message. My boy Himanshu. No, brother. No, brother. Bonnie Blue is more popular in India than Bonnie Tyler. Wow, I didn't realize. This one looks not doable at all. This one's not going to be doable. What's the curse message? Well, the reason I hid it from the rest of you guys is so that you don't have to see what this man just wrote. Trust me, I am doing you guys a service. I'm doing you guys a noble service here for not having you exposed to whatever the hell I just read. Okay. This is actually super annoying to deal with. Yeah, this space is a lot more annoying without all those buildings, but we got through it. Okay. Which superhero do you think has the hardest quotes from other characters in their movies also counts? Like, which one has the best quotes? Probably Batman? Or is that like a normie answer? Like, I feel like Batman, you might laugh at this, but it is more mature than other superheroes at least are. Like, Superman is just Superman. Kind of goofy, like One Punch Man level, but not as funny. Most superheroes don't really have like a really dark backstory in the same way. Joker? Oh, are we counting supervillains as well? I thought you just said superhero. Thanos? Thanos does have the monologue where he's talking to the green kid and killing the half of the planet in the background, that was pretty good. But I thought we were just talking about superheroes, not villains. If it's villains, definitely Joker. Definitely Joker. Joker's the GOAT. Joker has all the iconic quotes. At least in Dark Knight. I don't know about the comics, though. In the comics, I think Joker is just, like, kind of unhinged. And just does whatever the hell he wants. Alright, we're gonna minor spam this. This doesn't look at all doable, these ones. Unfortunately. I'll be honest, like, I have read a little bit of the Batman comics, and Joker is not a very good character in those. I'll be honest. He's just a weirdo. I will say the Heath Ledger Joker is way better than the comics Joker. Like, he's actually calculated. Super minors, yeah. This is the best strategy in Clan Capital. Most fun, most entertaining, most skillful. What more could you want? 10 minors on one tile. Do you think it'd be cool if they rewarded bonus gold from time left in the attack too? Nah. Bro, we have enough time breakers in Home Village as is. I don't want time to come in as a factor in Clan Capital too. Having time as a tiebreaker in Home Village made Tunnel 16 unwatchable, but I don't know if it's a problem at Tunnel 17. I was told at Tunnel 17 hard mode is somewhat balanced. Uncle Ben quote was better. With great power comes great responsibility. He just has that one quote though. He dies immediately after. Am I wrong? Yeah, we'll have fun with some Rage Sparky action. Uncle Ben just has that one quote before he kicks the bucket. And they didn't even have the Uncle Ben quote in the Spider-Verse, right? I remember in Into the Spider-Verse, Uncle Ben was like the black uncle, like the cool uncle, and then he joins the evil guys. And then when he died, he just like looked at Spider-Man, which was Miles Morales, and he didn't even say his quote. Yo, what is one good thing about PDF file? They drive slow. Okay. All right. I see how it is. I am vengeance, I am the knight, I am Batman. That's kind of that goes kind of hard. Once again, I haven't read enough of the Batman comics to know what he actually says in any of them, but I know as a character he's more interesting than most of the other superheroes. More so than any other genre though, I feel like the superhero genre is defined by its villains. Never watched Batman or any other DC thing? Bro, you gotta watch the Dark Knight trilogy at the very least. Even if you don't like anything else, watch that one. People also like the I think it's called the Snyder's Cut for the Justice League. It's like a big movie, kind of like the DC's version of Avengers Infinity War, but like a lot more ass. But yeah, there's a couple ones that are good. Most of them are pretty dreary and hard to get through though. Alright, how are we looking here? We can just monitor this. Man of Steel is sick. Man of Steel is okay, but isn't it like... Wasn't Man of Steel the one with the weird Kryptonian villain that like had really stupid motivations for trying to take over the world? That's like the part I hate about the superhero genre the most. They have these weird super villains that for some odd reason just want to take over the world for no reason. I don't understand what's so compelling to an alien to take over the useless Earth, alright? The Aura Farm moment for Superman is crazy. I watched that movie so many years ago, I just don't remember anything about it. I just remember it had like really weird CGI of Superman versus the villain, like bashing through buildings and stuff. I think it was like cool to other kids, but that was always goofy as hell to me. Haste Graveyard is the best BC strategy. It's the best everything strategy, alright? We're gonna use our Rage, we're gonna keep using our Rage. And sometimes Rage actually one-shots BC. So it works out even better, but yeah, most people just like using the Sparky with the haste, with the graveyards, every single base. But that gets kind of boring after a while. But you know what never gets boring? 10x miners. Domination is in the human DNA, and then Kryptonians are superhuman, so kind of understandable. Can I check the lounge? Why is everyone wanting me to check the Discord? I can check it on stream. Is it something I can show on stream, or am I going to get banned on YouTube for showing whatever is going on the lounge? Is it safe for me? Alright, there's a lot of stuff on the outside. This is actually kind of an annoying base to deal with. I think you have to just go Golem. Yeah, we're just gonna go Golem. It's safe. There's nothing. Give me guide asking peak. I don't know what my boy's saying. Did you forget to ping or something? Because I'm basically only doing Balloon Skies this week now. You can ping one of the other accounts from the previous weeks if you just pull those up. Alright, we didn't get the bottom there, that's fine though. Lost here. Barb there. Other than two black men kissing, there's nothing there. Sure. Eye Dragon, did you really have to do... Normally the Eye Dragon gets the card, but yeah, sometimes he's a dirty, disgusting griefer. And Golem is just going full janitor mode right now. What is my boy doing? If he gets 2,000 gold worth of defenses, then we're happy though. As long as it's less than an 8k finish, this is probably doable. But he just went full janitor, taking 30% worth of trash. We're skipping that. Let's get the spear thrower. Log here. Alright, let's just use this frame to clear some more trash. Bro, no way is the Golem going back for more trash buildings. Or at least he got enough. Oh, I'm happy. This man is so thirsty for trash buildings. It's unreal. Hogs don't kill the cannon, but it's 1 ram damage away. So that should be fine. Alright, this is good enough. We got a lot. We have to dig? Nah. Peak is the one district where you don't dig, okay? You can dig every other district, just not Peak. With 67%, we don't ever run into time issues here, so we're good. Alright, we're actually out of attacks on this one. Go to the next one. Sen or Balloon Skies 5. The Janitor Golem strikes again. Let's invite Balloon Skies 5. How many attacks does this raid? Oh my god, Balloon Skies is such a disgusting clan. Alright, this is 12 raid, it looks like. Itsu Peak is ideal for digging. Does it work versus that one? I don't know. I have not seen. We're gonna run with Golem here. We can do a Frost Spell here. And a Frost Spell here. Okay, we kind of screwed up that ram. That's fine. Wanted to Golem to go more in, but we can work with this. We'll minions on the flank for the cart, and hopefully pick up the last few trash buildings so he doesn't just keep going around. You shall not go around anymore. Wait, those minions are gonna kill the blast though, I think. Right? We kill all of the air defenses around. Zap. Yo, these minions are actually kinda goated. What the? Might as well just zap this. Alright, we took a lot of damage to the Golem because we just let him take care of business. We can use our hogs to keep him a little health here at least. Alright. GG. GG. Let's see what the next base is. What we got for the next clan. We're through 9 raids so far. We've gotten 3 11s and a 12, and a 15 and 2 16s. Oh my god. How many raid medals do I get per week? I don't get raid medals. I get 18 gems. An 18 gem gamer. Alright, Star, if you want that one, you can take it. Otherwise, I'll grab it. This one is Minions Middle. It's not an easy way to kill this, but we'll try it. It's in the realm of maybe doable. Golem Quarry is fully cooked. Skeleton Park is... RIP. I don't know if Skeleton Park is significantly changed, but I know this trash building was moved at the very least. So I don't know if anything else is moved. Goblin Mines is default. So good luck, Jamon. But Skeleton Park could be significantly changed. And then lastly, we're gonna run maybe Hogs. Hog Barrel, Minion. See if this works. This is gonna be a hard one. After watching my stream play Clan Capital and then spam miners, that is the best way to go. That is the best way to do it. My goat. The real goats spam miners. Stun this. I forgot 2 minions. Barrel, get in. Bro, this is so close. I played this perfectly, basically, though. Even the barrel split at the end was unintentional, but really good. Oh, there's a troll Tesla. Screw this, clan. I think we got him, though. Your troll Teslas can't stop me. Okay, Spark, could you not get splashed by everything? Alright, we're gonna do Barb. And another one. Anything in the corners? No! 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 I didn't see the other Tesla! No! Fuck, I didn't see the other one! Oh my god! I threw... Wait. Wait, I have enough time, right? There's no shot. There's no way. I got it, alright, okay, I got it. I saw one of the troll tests, I didn't see the other one. Alright, we got him. We got him, boys, we got him. Bro, I would have been so mad if the other one got me. I went for the wrong one with the barb. Yeah, Sparky is really fast. Thank the Lord. Rip, he almost had it. Did we get Builder's Workshop? We got that one too. Sparky was just fast enough in the end. Okay, we got him. Okay, this one is a rough one. This is like maxed, yeah. This is not gonna work. Unless... Yeah, no, there's nothing here. Let's just take Goblin Mines. Alright, let's roll this. Come to Foon's there. There's a great peak there. I remember the peak was not good. I think Star is lying to me. I'm pretty sure I'm being lied to here. Because last I saw, everything at Foon's was bad. But we'll go over there. Yep. So what's going on? Nah, you need 2 or 3 accounts and you can add plus 18 attacks on defense. On defense? Let's not talk about... If this is defense farming, we don't talk about that here. No, it's great. I don't trust you. I don't trust you after what you've been doing this week, Star. You have broken the belief. Alright, ran here. But we'll see. Great for 750s, I see. Well, Battles will surely be happy for that one. Let's see how bad it is. I didn't get a good look at it though. For max defense, you need like... It's less than 40 if you're fully maxed. Like, if you're a fully maxed clan, I think like 37 will do it, 38 will do it. But you just need one good defense from one clan, and you're good. Because brain medals are calculated for defense based on the best defense you get. So you can have a bunch of defenses where you get smashed, and everyone's taking you out in 2 attacks, but if you have one defense where there's an idiot who attacks you for 45, you get max medals. Which spell would you like in the next update? What spells are in the home village that are not yet in Clan Capital? There is Clone Spell. Clone Spell is kind of... It would either be broken or uninspired. There is... What do they have in home village? They have Poison Spell, but that doesn't do anything. There's not many defensive troops. But Poison Spell will probably be pretty broken for Dragon Cliffs. I feel like Clan Capital has most of the relevant spells. Like, Recall Spell doesn't do anything. I don't even know how you would implement that in Clan Capital. Alright, we might end off on Foon's Peak though. Let's see what Foon's got. Hero Revive thing? I think Star might have lied to me. I think I might have been lied to. This does not look great. I'll be honest here, this does not look great. I believe I've been lied to here, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Alright, let's think this one through. So if you do a Wizard Bomb first, hey, you can get all of this stuff. Is it worth going for? You can also Frost all of this to make it easier to do, but this Rock Artillery on the flank could be dangerous. This is a rough one, boys. This one's gonna be a rough one. If I do say so myself. Oh, why is this Foon's matchmaking? We didn't have any other fails, right? Okay, at least Star cleaned the rest of this clan up nicely. We're gonna go for the Wizard Bomb first play. First attack play. And hope to God our wizards don't get splashed, alright? That's where we're at here. And then maybe try to go for a Sparky angle? I believe you can also jump this wall. How big is the jump? Isn't it 4 tiles? Yeah, you can jump this wall. So you can jump that wall and go for Sparky 2. We'll probably give her 1 giant. We need 1, 2 rams, 3. Alright. 1 archer should be good. Hopefully there's not a lot of bombs here. If there is, we just use the barbs instead. Alright, we first need to not mess up this frost, okay? If we mess up this frost, we can just go next. Alright. Don't mess up this rage. I don't know how you mess up the rage, though. Okay. There were a bunch of traps. We'll use our next frame just to see if there's any traps. Alright, there's a sap again. We're gonna kill this. We're gonna jump here. And then get that ram going. Let's check if there's any more zaps. Could also be a zap here. Okay. This is the time, boys. This is the time you need to shine. No! Okay, we got enough. We got the bomb. We did it. We can use one more barb to kill the peak though. Like this. Okay. And now we're gonna go with our Sparky on the other side because, yeah. There's no way we can enter Invernatards with no spells and no tanking, so yeah. I'm delusional, but I'm not that delusional. Alright. And now we have a minute to grab some more buildings. We're looking very good now, though. We just needed to not screw up that Wizard Bomb. You're just happy that Martin didn't get it first? Jamon is the #1 Martin hater. Martin is just better, bro. I don't know what to tell you. He's just the GOAT. Martin's just the GOAT and Jamon's just the jealous hater. Okay. We're looking solid here, boys. We're looking solid. Do we get one more shot? No. Alright, could be better, could be worse. "25 spaces, Sparky tanking." But yeah, there was nothing shooting her. That's why we were good to go with that. One thing is, these defensive buildings are so hard to kill. Or these defense troops are so hard to kill. So I think I'm going to actually just frost this. Instead of bringing another rage, we'll frost all of these and then go with one rage to try to smash through everything. I think that is the play. Rams are useless at this point because they don't really go in. And we might take minions at the end. Sparky, bunch of barbs. A bunch of barbs, and then maybe a Hog Rider is good. Okay. We need Sparky to kill like all the defensive troops, so we'll slow everything down and then try to make it happen. Let's wait for the card to be at the top left position. Oh, we didn't get the Giants kill. Oh wait, iDragon, he's going. Alright, we're looking really good. SGG. Okay, and then off of the cannon we get the last two air defenses. That is a wrap. Even minions over here. Okay. Some of these bases like that are supposed to be really toxic, they actually do have some easier cracks, and this wasn't the hardest base. in hindsight. Okay. And Eugene. You already know another secret strat? And it's not as good as yours? Let's see it. Like, imagine one person had secret strat to one-shot max SP rate in just 1 week. What are you ready to give the other person? If you can get, if someone revolutionizes Skeleton Park in a way that shocks everyone, they can get one-shot legend. But other than that, one-shot legend is locked to the people who first did Max Skeleton Park. Let's see. Okay, man. Alright. So, Foons is screwed this week, is what it is. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 14 hits left. No, 14, 16 hits left. Yeah. It's a rip. Alright, I will be back tomorrow. Had a pretty chill stream today. Foons is really freaking cooked this week, is what it is. But Balloon Skies is looking amazing. Foons has that 25. We don't need to talk about that. Balloon Skies, though, it's going great. And we'll probably finish up the next stream. We're on Raid 9 already, and I usually do a couple more tonight. So this is pretty chill. We're at a pretty good place to stop streaming. And we'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. EST. I always have to wake up for the Sunday streams. I can answer some chats before I head off. But yeah, it's been a crazy week with the government shutdown, if you're a government employee. But yeah. Gonna close out here probably. Do we have any good defenses actually? We got some classic Balloon Skies action. I already know what happens here. 4%, check Discord DMs. Okay. I'll do it right after. He's thinking long and hard on where to drop the frosts. This poor guy doesn't know what's coming to him. You know that anime meme where it's like, you're already dead? He's already dead, boys. Take him out. Round 2. Thinking about where he's actually doing pretty decent frost, I can't lie. He knows how to drop his frosts. Okay, he missed that one on the cannon. He's just not ready for the Balloon Skies bases. I think 37 for max claims are good enough for max medals. He's not ready for the round 2. The frost won't save you. Goodbye, brother. 07. Alright. Actually, yeah, I'll head out. 37 is enough, but it's pretty funny for minors. So it is good for trophies, which is all that I care about. Medals doesn't matter to me when I'm just getting gems anyways. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Sunday stream, and take care.